First, it's looking flip-flopped. Before we even get started and get into a lot of things that we're about to talk about here, I mean, it's not unnecessarily a lot to talk about, but there are some things to talk about. Let's just first give credit to the people popping in for the fan funding. We got Trevor Robinson, big shout out for the super chat. We got Self-Made, a member for 22 months. To the family, he says 22 months with the family. Smash the like button and come on. It's the best F1 content creator for sports we all love. Big up, Jay. Still we rise. Wolfpack. Big shout out to Self-Made. Jesse James Bell saying good morning. How do y'all feel about the race today? I'm gonna tell you, I feel like it was kind of boring. It wasn't necessarily boring. It just wasn't. It wasn't high climatic. Didn't need a lot of drama. There was good, consistent racing strategy employed. But you know what I did notice? You know what I did notice? I noticed that Max Verstappen got his ass beat by 22 points. 22 seconds. 22 seconds. What changed? What changed? We know they came out and said there wasn't any particular team that necessarily had been caught with asymmetric braking. We know they said that, right? This is what they said. But I can't help but notice that is a dramatic gapping on Max Verstappen. And I ain't trying to rhyme. I'm just telling you what happened. 22 seconds. That's where Max used to be back last year sometime. You know, when they had the illegal car? You know, when they breached the cost cap? You know, they had Adrian Newey, the only engineer designer on the track who had fond experience with ground effects. That's where Max used to be. Here it is in 2024, before 2025, and before the new regulations of 2026. Max Verstappen at his home GP getting his ass beat by 22 seconds. Dare I say, does anybody want to probably say that asymmetric braking? Teams done caught up. Max Verstappen already, you know what? I noticed. What's up, sir? Hey, the Samad Show says the downfall of Red Bull will be televised. You can't beat the GOAT. Lewis without cheating. Shout out to Lando, though. Hey, Samaj, that's some facts to that, bro. Jesse James Bell says, Wolf Packers, it was the car, not Max, and that's the facts. Listen, hold on. Let me get big. All the Max fans, where are y'all? I haven't seen a lot of the Max hecklers. I haven't seen a lot of the Max trolls. I haven't seen a lot of the Max Stan fans. Why y'all not in my comment section like y'all usually do when Max is at the top, when Max is front running, when Max is doing all this and Super Max and Max. Y'all got to keep the same energy. Come on, you can still talk your Max shit. Talk it. Max a 3-time champion. Come talk your stuff. Where are y'all? You know where you are? Ratchets and Roaches hide in the darkest, deepest places when the light comes out. And now the light's on your boy. The light's on Red Bull. Y'all getting exposed out here prematurely. We talk about 70-point gap. We talking about we still got 10 races left. There is no guarantee that Max will or will not be on podium. There is no guarantee that Max will or will not win a race. It is unknown right now. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying it's not a definite. Things that are happening right now in this race season of Formula One in 2024 are completely unthought of at the beginning of the season. Nobody saw this coming, not even me. Not even me. OG Zilla says, hey, Mary Beanie says, I go purple on Wednesday. Maxi Pad got gapped by 22 seconds. He sure damn did, Mary. Got gapped by 22 seconds. That's a gapping that I haven't seen on Max Verstappen since Abu Dhabi. Lewis Hamilton had Max by 14 some odd seconds in Abu Dhabi. And Lando had that by damn near lap something. I don't know why they talking to Max first. They should be talking to third place first, then Max, then Lando. But you know what else I realized, y'all? Y'all know what else I realized? I realized also, I'm just saying that I'm just kind of paying attention to it, but I realized also that they sure tried to like avoid some things for Max Verstappen here at this home GP. Just saying. Just saying. J. Rob says, does Red Bull win another race this season? I think so. I think Red Bull wins another race this season. I think it's highly possible. You can't completely count Red Bull out, and you can't for sure you can't count Max Verstappen out. With all the things that I have a good time saying and that I do believe when I do say them, I still acknowledge Max Verstappen is a phenomenal driver. Although Bull in China shop driver, still a phenomenal driver in his own right, in his own craft. I won't take that from him at all. It would be disingenuous for me to do so. OG Zilla says, what happened? I thought Max could take a tractor to the top. Pow, 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 shots fired. Red Bull cheating every year since 2021. 2021, they had a helping hand in cheating. 2022 breached the cost cap. That was them cheating. 2023, I might give it to them, but still residual income from a legal car. And here we are in 2024. Adrian Newey says, I'm gone. Christian Horner can't keep his hands to his horny self. And then asymmetric baiting gets brought out. And here we are right now, Max complaining about the inputs of the car. Nah, Max, it's not the inputs. It's the fact you don't have asymmetrical braking to kind of cushion your inputs, brother. You ain't got it no more. You got to figure out a way around that. Here we go. The mechanic Mercedes says, I'm good now, big bro. Hey, man. Hey, I don't know. Where are we right now with our bet? Where are we right now with our bet, big brother? Where are we right now with our bet? Because right now where's the Mercedes win thing right now? I forgot to bring that up because we usually bring that up. I forgot to bring it up. Let me see the Mercedes win counter. There it is right there. Is it 4 still? I think it's still 4, right? Is it 4? So right now we're at 4. We got to see you're 12, right? So I'm under 12. You're 12 and up. $500 bet, me and Mechanic Mercedes. $500 bet. That's what we're waiting on to see if Mercedes can actually get 12 race wins throughout this season. Still got a chance because they got 10 races left. Could it happen? We don't know. If it doesn't happen by the next race, if it doesn't happen by the next 2 races, it's a done deal. I win that bet. I will win that bet. Jesse James Bell says, Jay, Max is a 2-time chump. Woo! Jesse James Bell said, I don't even count 2021. The best he got is 2022 and 2023, in my opinion. Right now, Max is trying to beat or match, not beat. He's trying to match Red Bull's best winningest ever seasons stringed together by the awesome Sebastian Vettel, 4-time back-to-back world champion, I believe the youngest to do it. And that's what they're trying to do right now. And right now, it is very questionable if that's going to happen. Okay, very questionable if that's going to happen. Derwin Hill says, bro, our grudge race more in a... Hey, Derwin, our grudge race was far more entertaining than this race was today. If y'all didn't join us, our grudge race, we raced in the Netherlands instead of keep going back because we had already raced Silverstone, and that race was for sure more entertaining. Max got gapped by a country mile. Listen, if y'all don't know how big a country mile is, a country mile is this big. It's this big. Let me go. And this is the other side, country mile. That's how big the gap was. I had to go off camera to establish the start point to here all the way over there to the other side of the room is a country mile. That's how big that was. So I'm up ahead. Merck has 13. What? Merck has 13 wins. My bro right now a little delusional like Max is in the cool down room, trying to figure out how he gonna get back to that middle seat. That's what he's trying to figure out. The Samad Show says from 80-21 to the flex wings to the floors to now asymmetric braking. Red Bull are the biggest cheaters in the sport. Maybe I'm reaching though. No, I don't think you're reaching. I think that's valid. I completely think that is a valid take that you have. I'm not going to even call it an opinion because we know that Red Bull breached the cost cap. That's cheating. We know that the 2021 situation, they broke the rules. Red Bull benefited from it. So that is what we call, how do we say it? An accomplice to cheating. We know this. Here it is, asymmetric braking. They're saying that there was no specific team that was sought out that. That's cheating. So, I will say, listen, we have 2 VIP boxes to give away. 2 VIP boxes, and we're going to give away the Gem Mint 10 Lewis Hamilton Topps Chrome card, graded and rated by PSA, one of the best in the game of trading cards. We're doing that today, so stick with us. We're going to give away our first VIP box coming up, okay? So I'm hoping that these people will be here, hopefully so they can receive them and we can congratulate them in person. We also have here, OG Zilla says, I would be surprised if Red Bull had this braking system the past 2 years. Ooh. That OG Zilla, bro, you might be landing on something. You might be landing on something. That's damn. That I guess we couldn't be surprised if that might be the case. Honestly, we couldn't be surprised. The Mechanics Mercedes says Country Mile is like Joe getting lapped twice. Yeah. That's like a international mile. You get lapped twice. That's international mile. That ain't even a country mile. That's an international mile right there. Like, for real. Definitely. Woo, those flat spots Lando put on that front tire, though, with that braking was crazy. So let's go ahead, look right here. Let's look right here. And Leclerc, 25 seconds behind. Right now, McLaren has absolutely... I don't know what happened with Piastri, but I can tell you this. Lando's race start is absolute garbage. Lando's race start is absolutely garbage. I am so serious. I don't know what it is with Lando, but he got to get that race start under control because that race start is garbage, man. And I don't know why he cannot get race starts together to save him his life. They need to put him in the sim. By the way, yesterday, a lot of things going on, a lot of traveling, putting the baby a rig together so she could do more seat time in the house when we can't make it to the track, just to stay in the habit of sitting in the seat, steering wheel, racing action. So big shout out to Derwin Hill, big shout out to Racer X, big shout out to Paul S450, big shout out for you all giving the feedback. Went with something entry level. I'll post a picture of it in the Discord so you all can see what we got her going. We're downloading Forza. I think that's the better thing to start with right now so she can get a bit of different racing, cars, tracks. And then as we go, she says she wants to try to race with Wolfpack. She's not ready for that at all yet, especially with settings off, but hopefully she'll get there. And then she can join in on the Wolfpack Grudge Racing, which will be a phenomenally good time. And I think, honestly, she will be one of the few girls to join that if she actually does. But right now, we're going to start out with Forza. I had to download it because, of course, she wants to, race with her dad. So, yes. Now, I will say this. I don't know what happened with Pia. I think that McLaren did a good job covering off Max Verstappen for Lando in the pitting situation. I will say this. MIA, what's going on? MIA says, Mechanic Mercedes, Red Bull should have points deducted from asymmetric braking if it happened before. That's also a good mention. Should they not? Because this Red Bull asymmetric braking seems to be kind of like they did with Ferrari, but without a fine. It's like they are leaving it undisclosed. They're trying to say there's no specific team that had this and what created them to make this come out. I think that's BS. If something's done, it's because something's been found. If you write something specific like that and then you implement it dead in the middle of a season, there had to be some reason why this come about. Okay, and I think they're covering up for Red Bull. I do. In my opinion, I do. It just seems real fishy. And I already showed you all the graph. And graphs and numbers don't lie. Can they tell a story that maybe might be skewed or maybe might not be as accurate? Yeah, maybe you could do that. But I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to show it to you. We already showed the news with Christian Horner when it came out impacted Red Bull. They dipped and never returned. We already showed the news with Adrian Newey, a Red Bull dip. And this dip is not just because of the news with Newey. This dip is because Newey is no longer contributing to the development of the Red Bull car. Then we have the regulation that comes out that is specifically talking about asymmetric braking. Red Bull take a significant dip. They never return to that. There's been a steady downtrend on Red Bull since then, and it is still going now, okay? It is still going now. So I do not believe that Red Bull was not a team or one of teams that are participating or have been impacted by this asymmetric braking being outlawed or banned. I don't believe it. The numbers, the graph doesn't show me that that's not true. Something definitely changed. Multiple things changed. Newey not developing with the car, and then the regulation 11.1.2 comes out and even a bigger dip. Christian is sweating scary hours. Oh, it's spooky hours, as Baraka would say. Sylvia Witt Kelly says the national anthem is music to my ears. I bet it is, Sylvia Witt Kelly. Big shout out to my UK fam. My UK fam being able to hear their national anthem played over the speakers of the Formula One GP, celebrating another race win for a UK member that sometimes you all don't technically like. And I have a problem with Lando sometimes too, with his smugness, with his backstabbingness, with his two-facedness. I hope he doesn't break that trophy. Those trophies are pretty damn dope, though. I know they expected Max to be holding those trophies, but not so much this time around. All right, Galactus says Pia should have went for the P3. McLaren is on track to win constructors. Red Bull is slowing down every race. Mercedes is stalled and Ferrari is sleeping. Holy crap. That's a big time mega super chat right there. That's a lot of information in there, man. And all of it is true. McLaren is on track to win constructors. I don't know about drivers. Bit far out there. Goal, not unachievable, but not likely in the eyes of a lot of people who are running numbers. Red Bull is seeming to slow down every race, and Galactus is proven by just sheer numbers and statistics, right? I mean, we should be able to agree with that because we're looking at a gap of 22 seconds, Max Verstappen in the Red Bull car. So who ain't believing that right now? Then Galactus also points out Mercedes is stalled. Yeah, Mercedes right here. That ain't looking so hot. That's not looking so hot with Mercedes right there right now. I mean, I think we can all agree to that that's not where they want to be. I think we should all be able to agree to that. That's not where they want to be. Those numbers right there are not great. 13th and 14th. But what I can tell you is this. Let me tell you what's an indictment. For all those people out there that just like to boast up George Russell is so much better than Lewis Hamilton, let me tell you what's an indictment. What's an indictment is that's not where Russell started. Is that where Russell started? That's not even close to where Russell started. Lewis Hamilton made up a position in regards to his penalty that he received, which we'll talk about that on a separate show. And George Russell somehow managed to slide his ass all the way back to 13. So, yeah, I'm fully with Galactus on Mercedes being stalled right now, or maybe it's this circuit. Maybe they came in with the wrong setup. I don't think they had enough there's always strategy deployed, but I don't think that they were in such a situation that the strategy, they were even going for, let me also point that out. How crazy is it that Lando Norris also collects the last point for fastest lap? While Lewis Hamilton did have it, Max Verstappen couldn't get it, didn't have the chance to get it. And here it is, Lando pulls off the race win and gets the fastest lap to add that additional point that he would need to try to battle Max Verstappen for the Drivers' Championship. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say this. If for some reason Lando Norris manages with McLaren to pull off a driver's championship by the end of the season, that is going to be historically great and an awesome story for his first driver's championship ever in Formula One. That is going to be an awesome story. I'm not going to even hold him on that. And then he says, Mechanic Mercedes comes in and says, this dip is Red Bull is because Newey went 6'9" on Red Bull after he... If y'all don't know who 6'9" is, very colorful hair, known to be a snitch, also capping and all that little stuff. But do you think that could be accurate? Excuse me, do you think that could be accurate? Do y'all think that maybe Adrian Newey left and said, hey, just letting you know, you might want to look out for asymmetric braking. Some teams might be using that. Just saying. just think about it. It's probably out there. I know I built it. And I know I'm just saying you might want to put a regulation out there. Asymmetrical braking is in play again in a way that previously I didn't design it with the pedals. It's even more elaborate now. Could Adrian Newey have done such a thing? Do you think maybe? I hope not. I hope Adrian Newey wouldn't be out there dropping dimes, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all if Adrian Newey went out there dropping dimes. Spider R35 says Lewis was flying today. Great drive from him. He had George Boy stressed. He did. If McLaren could pull off some 1-2s, then this can get very interesting. I do think McLaren will pull off some 1-2s. I don't know how many before the end of the season or while they're in this campaign to get the Constructors' Championship, but I am completely confident in saying that McLaren will pull off a 1-2 before the end of the season. Like I said, I'm not sure how many, Spider, but I'm pretty sure they will. Now, this is the thing that is going to get very interesting because I'm just going we got to put this out here and we got to look at this. With a 22-second gap and McLaren continuously looking like they're improving, Mercedes is still not out of the hunt as far as disturbing Red Bull getting other race wins are being on podium. Ferrari looking somewhere around about. It's possible that there could be other events where Max Verstappen doesn't even make podium. There are other races where Max Verstappen may not even make podium. This is a still ongoing thing. And I think it was said that Red Bull wasn't even necessarily fast in the straights. So that is good. But I just got to say, you funny as hell, bro. Hey, man, I'm just calling like it is, man. I just got to say, Lando Norris got to do better with these race starts. I know he did everything at the end, but he just made an easy job harder. And those race starts could jam him up. He's got to figure out how to do better race starts because his race starting is shambles right now. It is rubbish. All right, so let's do the first VIP box giveaway. All right, we got a VIP member. A VIP member has earned their way into the ranks. These boxes are given away for people who have achieved such a said prestigious level here in our community. The first VIP box will be announced, and it is Yadu Walker. First VIP box. We do have 2 that we're giving away. Yadu Walker, big shout out to you. Thanks for being Wolfpack fam. Thanks for always supporting the content, the channel, and being encouraging. You now are a VIP member. A VIP box will be sent your way. I need you to contact me via social media on IG, Twitter, or if you are in the Discord group, message me in the Discord group. Get me your shipping address, your email, your phone number, all of that for the shipper, and you will be sent out a VIP box. So big shout out to Yadu Walker. First VIP box that is being announced. We have another VIP box that is going to be given away. And guess what else we have going on today, people? Guess what else we got going on today? We are going to be giving away this today on the channel. Somebody's going to win this. Somebody is going to win this. We will be spinning the wheel. All of the super chats from the last time over a course of races was collected, put into a wheel. Somebody is going to walk away with a Gem Mint 10 Lewis Hamilton PSA Topps Chrome graded card. Somebody's getting this, okay? So super chats matter here at Wolfpack. I don't know about these other people, but super chats matter. We got also Sylvia Witt Kelly says, how did we manage to not have a red flag? Logan drove the whole race, and when we need him, he finishes the damn race. Yo, damn, Sylvia Witt Kelly, you ain't lying. You ain't damn lying. Matter of fact, let's look at that. It's oddly funny. I read that super chat when we see the Logan Sargeant on fire. Well, not him, but the car. Logan Sargeant finished the race 17th, not even last. That is wildly entertaining. When we need Logan Sargeant the most, he ain't there for Williams. But Williams has totally changed. They're new face, new clothes, new identity. I don't want Williams to go back to Crash Tiffy days, Sylvia with Kelly. I don't want it to happen. But in the event that it ever does and should happen, let it happen in such a way that it would handicap Red Bull, like it handicapped Mercedes when they stole the championship, 8-time world championship from Lewis Hamilton. I ain't mad at that. I'm all about shit coming back around full circle. So yes, I'm cool with that. OG Zilla says, how long until Logan out the seat? And we think Mexico the last race for Checo. I'm going to tell you right now, OG Zilla, I don't think that's going to happen for a few reasons. I don't think Logan will be out of the seat before the end of the season, because if they were going to do it, they should have did it for the summer break. And I think the event that happened at FP3 probably made them feel like we should have let him go. We should have Ubered his ass right from Miami to his house. It was cheaper, more efficient. He didn't have to get back on a plane, but they didn't. So I think now they stuck riding it out to the end of the season for character and integrity reasons. I don't think they're going to do it. They got Carlos coming in, and I really felt like what they should have done was they should have went ahead and got Logan Sargeant out, tried to see if there was some type of borrowing deal of a driver for Felipe Drugovich, and just to have him in a Formula One seat instead of him sitting in the wings back there with Stroll's whack ass, who got a 5-second time penalty because he don't know how to decrease the speed coming into the pits. That would have been the move to do. And then would have been to do it. Get Logan out by the summer break, bring Felipe in, let him get sim time, let him get as much experience or kernel knowledge within the team environment, come back out here at Zandvoort with a teammate pairing of Alex Albon and Felipe Drugovich, and I think that would have been awesome. And also, I think what it would have done is put more pressure on Aston Martin to show us all more of how they are foolish, and Lance Stroll being in that seat and Lawrence Stroll just ultimately being the nepotism king for his son, who is not an awesome driver in Formula One at all and is and will handicap that team if they do get on pace. I don't see Lance Stroll doing much at all. Okay. Lance Stroll, 5-second time penalty. Lance Stroll also finished well behind Alonso, and that's just what it is. He's not that good. He's not a good driver within Formula One, and amongst the group, there are worse, but he's in a better car and he's doing less with it. So big shout out for that. Jesse James Bell says, shouting out, said it 3 years ago, Red Bull is cheating. And it looks like, Jesse James Bell, the chickens are coming home to roost, because that is exactly what things are appearing to be. That's what they are kind of appearing to be. And also right here, Galactus says, where's Perez? Kick needs to kick rocks for Andretti. Yo, Kick Sauber does need to kick rocks. I'm fully in support of Kick Sauber kicking rocks and getting the hell out of here, because, but also we got to know they're going to be leaving. Audi's going to be coming in. If there is a team that should be leaving to make room for Andretti, it should be Haas. I'm even kind of laying back off the Alpine situation right now, trying to wait and see what they kind of come up with. Alpine looked a bit good in this event at Zandvoort. So a big shout out to Alpine doing some things that really looked decent. I know Ocon finishing 16th doesn't really make for a whole picture as far as Alpine completely together doing well. Don't know what happened really there, but Gasly did very well here. And I think this is what you'll see from Alpine in regards to the progression of other teams. I don't think Alpine do much better than that, even if they get on track, get a good program together, have a good driver pairing, decide what they're going to do with the power unit situation. I think with Ferrari in the mix, McLaren definitely taking the leads on things. Red Bull not ever going to be completely out of it until they are. Mercedes coming back into the fold of things. I don't see Alpine doing much better than that, even if they get their program on track. I think that's where Alpine will be. All right, so let's give away our second VIP box. Give away our second VIP box right here. Our second VIP box. Big shout out to this person. This person has been riding with the fam. This person is officially my brother in arms. This person is DG Big Blue Navy. Hoorah! DG Big Blue, congratulations on your VIP box, sir. You now are part of the VIP family here at Wolfpack. You have been here supporting. You've been in the family. You've been in the culture. You've been a pleasure to have in the live chat. DG Big Blue Navy, hoorah, is our second VIP member. We have 2 VIP members announced and presented. join me in congratulating Yadu Walker, Big Blue, Navy, Ura. Communicate with me via social media, whether it's Twitter, whether it's IG, or if you're in the Discord group, because you should be, because you're a member, DM me your information, shipping address, phone number, email for all the tracking and the communication between you and the shipper if things get crazy. So that is our second VIP member of the Wolfpack fam. It is so awesome to have 2 VIP members in one show. That is awesome. Now it is going to be time. The last thing we're going to do is give away this card. If you've done a super chat, you are included in this. It is just not members. If you've done a super chat, you are included in this giveaway. If you're not a family member or you're not typically here and you're not on the live streams, what I will do is hold the card for a week for you to reach out to me. If I do not hear from this person by the next GP, the card will go back up again for the same wheel minus your name, and it will go for raffle again. It will go again. We will spin that wheel again to see who will be the next person to receive that. I'm not waiting all year for you. So if I spin for you, if you're not a family member, if you're not a member, if you're not a subscriber, that's on you and that's rough. If you've done a super chat, you are still included in the giveaway. It's for all super chats. But I will tell you this, if you don't reach out to me within the next GP, the next race, I will spin the wheel again for somebody to get it. It's not going to hang around. I'm letting you know that now. So don't be all sad and reach out like, oh, Jay, no, I'm not. No, I told it. I said it. If you're not coming back to the channel regularly to communicate with us, to commune with us, to chill with us, to have fun with us, that's on you. Okay, that's on you. I want this to go to people that are actively in the community. Okay, and this is my way of showing you all appreciation for super chats. My way of showing you all appreciation for spending the time. So if you're not here, you're not here. You better be here more often. You better subscribe, click the bell, and hit the notification buttons, because a lot of other content creators have y'all do that, and they ain't giving back to y'all. They do not give back to y'all. Okay, I know some content creators I done gave to and presented, and they ain't never did shit. That's how they are. Okay, they scared to share the platform with y'all. I'm not. F1 Minute is here for us all to talk, so you're just not in the comment section. So we're about to get to that. So let's also take a little time before we do the giveaway. We do the giveaway, we get out of here. So also, what is up, Hulk? I know, listen, I know what was said. I know what went down. I know Nico not technically looked at as a championship driver, because he's not in my eyes, and I think a lot of people's eyes. But let's not take it away from Nico Hulkenberg, who is putting on a display for a team that I think we all have, or majority of us have a sense is that I wish they were just not in Formula One. How about Nico collecting points for Haas in 8? While K-Mag sits at 19, almost taking Logan Sargeant's place. Yo, Nico. Also, new contract for Audi, going to a German team, German driver, German power unit. Congratulations, Nico. I mean, that is ultimately good for what Haas is. And Nico has been consistently this season being the pillar for Haas, while K-Mag, who we thought would be that, has not been that at all. Okay, so Nico is holding it down pretty much by himself right now for Haas, and that's a rough job. That's a tough job to hold down a team who I think their owner doesn't do what he could do to make that team highly competitive. Now, next season, Haas will have Ocon and they will have Behrman. That's going to be different. Will we see something different from Haas then? Could Haas possibly be what I think Alpine could be? And that would be a very large step for Haas in a very positive direction. Okay, they might ultimately make it hard for Formula One to say, you're out of here. Although they got more bad than they got good, and it seems like they're doing more bad than they're doing good. Is it true that you all are entertaining Uralkali as a major sponsor again? If they do that, I'm completely out on Haas. I'm completely out on a team that is supposed to be a representation of an American team on the grid, taking in a Russian sponsor as in Uralkali when you've been there, done that before. If that actually, I hope that was rumor. I hope it was foo-foo. I hope that it's not real, and I hope I don't see it happen. I will be completely out on Haas. I promise you. I will be completely out on him. I'm already out on him, but I won't even stand near the curb in order to step into the grass that still is public property because it's 15 feet of your front lawn. I'm not even going to be there. Not even going to be there. I'm going to call in a demolition team just to tear the house down. That's what I would do, honestly. I came up there. Y'all didn't even want to let me in the gate. What's up with that? I was in the area. I said, you know, I'm going to stop by Haas. They ain't want to let brother in. What's up with that? We'll talk about that again. So let's also check this out. Ferrari, to me, it's sad to say that this could be an improvement for Ferrari, but I guess it is. 3 and 5, because up until now, I think we all still are very concerned about Ferrari being the best place or a team that's going to put together a good package for a driver pairing that should be ultimately pretty nice. Ferrari is, like Galactus said, I don't know what to expect from Ferrari. So let's just leave it there. Perez, 12th. Oh my goodness. Listen, I told you all, I was done helping defend Perez. I'm done trying to take up for Perez. Perez, you're just looking bad right now. And I'm going to tell you another reason why Red Bull will not get rid of Perez right now, because Max Verstappen is sensitive right now. Max Verstappen is in a very vulnerable state. He's in a very emotional state right now. Max Verstappen is not winning races. Max Verstappen is proving to you all that he cannot do more with even one of the best. He's proving to you all that. He's proving to you right now that he would have never, ever been able to do what Lewis Hamilton had to do through the course of 3 seasons now with Mercedes in a failing car. He's proving that to you. He's proving to you that his mind frame is not strong enough to weather all type of conditions that mean you will not be a front runner. He's proving that to you. He's proving to you that Helmut Marko was completely wrong in saying that Max Verstappen could take a Haas or an AlphaTauri to pole. He is factually proving to you that all of those things that were said to boast up Supermax were completely and utter rubbish. That is being proved to you right now. Right now. I think we can all agree the Red Bull car is still not a worse car than the AlphaTauri. I think we can all agree that AlphaTauri or Red Bull Visa Cash App is not a better car than the Red Bull. I think we can all agree that the Haas car is not a better car than the Red Bull. And how is it that people would sit up here and agree with Helmut Marko or try to say that Max could do what Lewis is doing when he's not doing it in a car that is still better than those cars? This is a situation that is showing you the driver is still part of the car and the team. But those ratios and the pieces of pie that are segmented up to tell you what percentage of the driver is doing more, what percentage of the car is doing more, what percentage of the team is doing more, Max is showing you that he is not the larger percentage in that. He's showing you that right now. Am I front? Am I missing something? He's showing you that right now. He's literally showing you that. Another thing he's showing you is the shenanigans that Max continuously wants to pull, yet he's not being reprimanded for you. But we'll go into that another time. Another thing, another driver is showing you that he don't need to be here on the grid anymore. But we'll go into that another time. Funny how you could just get all those opportunities. But Max is showing to you right now that no, he's not that. As a matter of fact, I'll bring that up later. Matter of fact, I'm not going to bring it up later. I'm going to bring it up right now because it needs to be seen. And I'm going to update this. I'm going to update this graph. All right. I'm going to update this graph because this graph needs to be seen and people needs to pay homage to it. This is indeed Max Verstappen right here as it sits right there. And I'm going to update this. Why? Because more events will be put on this where Max is not winning a race. And I'm going to keep track. I'm going to update the win percentage. I'm going to update the positions. We're going to have more flags on here, including his home flag, to show you, even in a car that is dominant, and people said Max is not doing the most. He's not doing the most. He's not the bigger portion of that pie. He's not. 22 seconds. Now, I need y'all to keep the same energy because there was a lot of Max fans out there. Max fans out there talking about, oh, Max is the greatest. So what do you say now that Max is getting gapped by 22 seconds? Y'all feel good about it? You should keep the same energy. Keep the same energy as you did when they were dominant as when they not dominant. Keep the same energy when another team is dominant. Don't complain about, oh, this is boring. I don't want to watch these races. All McLaren's being dominant. Wait a minute. You was all on board when Max Verstappen and Red Bull was dominant. You didn't say nothing about when Red Bull wanted to quit when Mercedes was dominant. You was talking about the sport was boring. Oh, this is crap. Mercedes is cheating. You need to keep the same energy for your team, your boy, just when things turn the tide. Y'all some double standard, contradicting ass trolls. That's what you are. Contradicting trolls. I want to see y'all comments in my comment section, just like I seen y'all comments with all the hate, with all the slurs, with all the funny ass jokes, with all the things you were saying when Max was up top. I want to see them comments like I saw them then. I want to see them there now. I want to see the roaches and the ratchets come on out and stay in the sunlight. Go ahead and get a tan. Don't hide now. Don't hide. Because I keep the same energy all the time. Mechanic Mercedes in the super chat. Sylvia Wick Kelly says Haas had bailiffs on Friday to get money from a previous sponsor. Apparently an agreement was made. Oh, okay. Okay. Mechanic Mercedes says, yeah, I'm done with Perez too, bro. It's Perez right now. It just is bad. It's bad. Mechanic Mercedes also says, I heard Max say no to Sainz pairing. Scared of hey, he's scared of that. That's another, thank you for reminding me, Mercedes, because I got on my rant. That's another reason why Red Bull's not going to get rid of Perez. They going to keep Perez because Max, you can't show me, you can't factually show me a driver that they put next to Max of equal or better competition. You can't show me a driver that they put next to Max that's a world champion. You can't show me a driver that they put next to Max that ain't going to be a yes man. They will not put a competitive driver next to Max Verstappen because he won't handle it well. Max Verstappen will not handle it well. And at this point in stage, they damn sure not going to do it. Because if he's not going to win amongst the other cars that are competing like McLaren, like Mercedes, possibly Ferrari, he's damn sure going to win against his teammate. We don't want him losing that race. They're not going to put a competitive driver next to Max Verstappen in such a vulnerable state as he is right now with losing races and not being seen or thought of as the miraculous best driver on the grid doing all types of magic tricks. There was no magic tricks by Max Verstappen. It's all sleight of hand, and it was the car. It was Adrian Newey. It was the development. And Max is showing you this. He's not a good wheel-to-wheel driver. He's showing us that. He is still a phenomenal driver in his right. I don't take that from him. But Max has a lot of blemishes that he's had all this makeup to cover up. Max is what you call a block or two. Shit look good from a block or two. When it get right up on you, like, oh, damn, you busted. The mascara, the makeup, the wig, the toupee, the Hims, the Bosleys, all that, the subscription stopped on that. Max Verstappen hair falling out, the makeup looking bad, he getting a splotchy beard, he don't have the that he thought he was gonna have. Even Kelly might start complaining soon. Like, what's going on, Max? That ain't, what's up? You can't, just saying all the attributes, just watch it, just keep a watch on it. I hope Max could come back. So maybe this is not all true, that the whole time y'all was sitting up here being delusional that it actually was just a mirage for y'all's sake. Because I don't know what some of y'all might do if y'all find out that Max wasn't the dude that y'all thought he was. Some of y'all might lose y'all whole Formula One watch and just drop it off. And I ain't mad at that because some of y'all need to go. All right, so listen, OG Zilla says, would be really cool if the U.S. bought out Haas and brought together DARPA, SpaceX, and Skunk Works to build an F1 car would be, some of these people don't even know who Skunk Works is. They don't even know who Skunk 2 Racing is, like, for real, bro. So that's crazy that you would bring that up. I like that you did that, though. That would be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. What kind of development would that be? Damn, bro, you got me like, that really piqued my interest that you comprise those manufacturers and entities together for a Formula One team. That would be wild, because SpaceX in its own right is very innovative. Skunk Works is very innovative when it comes to performance, leading in Honda performance. DARPA, we already know what they do in the world of platforms. That would be crazy, bro. I don't know what that looks like, but I want to see it now. That's a very good one, OG Zilla. Damn, that's a good one. Cassius Clay says, just imagine Lewis winning next Sunday, Max DNF. Let me see. Harmony. All right, y'all. So listen, we're about to give the slab away. Okay, somebody, if you've done a super chat, you are up for this Topps Chrome Mint, Gem Mint 10. That is a Gem Mint 10, people. You see it. That's Gem Mint 10, okay? Gem Mint 10, Topps Chrome, Lewis Hamilton, slabbed up collector's item right here. We're about to go ahead. Let's go ahead and bring up the wheel. All right, we're going to bring up the wheel so we can go ahead and spin that thing to see who's gonna get it. If you've done a super chat in that time, your name is on here. Yes, I'm collecting more super chats now from, like, what event was that? The last event before the summer went off, I think, when I announced. I'll look at when I saved the date. So whatever date that was that I comprised this wheel going forward, all those names and super chats now are being collected for the next giveaway. And that will be another Lewis Hamilton slabbed up card that will be a collector's item. So you want to get these, because when Lewis leaves the sport, the value on these is going to go up. Okay, when Lewis even goes to Ferrari, the value in him being in a Mercedes Topps Chrome is going to go up. So I'm giving you something that will go up in value for you to have to do whatever you want to do with it, all right? So let's go ahead and get this on. Let's bring this wheel in. I'm about to bring the wheel up right now. We're going to spin it and see who is going to get this awesome collector's item. Where's my wheel spin? Giveaway image. So this is what we're spinning for right now, people. All right, this is what we're spinning for. We are spinning to see who is going to get that. I am about to bring the wheel up so we can bring that up, and let's see what names are on there. Where's the wheel? Just hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. Getting ready to bring this up right now. I just forgot where I put it. You know, there's a lot of shit up here. Where is it? There, I can use this. I can use this right here. This will work. All right, yeah, this will work right here, and I can modify it. All right, here we go. Boom. Yeah, definitely need to modify that. You know what? I'm just gonna use a different one. I'm gonna make a new window for this, because I should have done it a long time ago. Where is it? Window capture. Wheel spin. All right, there we go. And I'm going to keep that. There it is. All right. Wheel spin is coming at you, good folks. All right, y'all. Big shout out to everybody. Super chat wheel is up. I'm going to put it right here in the center. Hopefully we'll see the name. Let's see who is going to get this gem of a card. Here it is right now. I am going to spin this wheel. We're going to see who's going to win this card. Big shout out. Congratulations. Good luck to everybody. And let's go ahead and spin it. Walter Shavers! Walter Shavers, you need to reach out to me. That is crazy. Walter Shavers, you need to reach out to me. If you do not reach out to me by the next race, okay, I'm removing your name now. I'm going to write you. I'm going to remove all instances. I'm removing your name. You're off of there now. You do have the right to get in contact with me for your prize. Walter Shavers, make sure you reach out to me. If I do not hear from Walter Shavers by the next GP, Sylvia Witt Kelly says, Max, it's not my brakes that make me great. We'll be cussing up a storm right now. The one shoe stomp at the right. He's going to definitely do that. He's going to throw a whole temperature. Walter Shavers wins the giveaway. If Walter Shavers does not reach out to me, the next GP, we will spin that wheel again. His name has been removed, so he's not on that wheel, so he will not come up a second time. So that wheel is now minus his name, okay? What that means is whenever we spin for it next, those people will be completely still from the last pool, all right? Will be completely from the last pool, so we will be doing that. So Walter Shavers, I will say again, you need to reach out to me before the next race. IG, Twitter, or in the Discord group for me to send you the Topps Chrome collector's item Lewis Hamilton card. Now, there are still more of these that will be raffled off. Names are being collected, okay, already. If you've been doing a super chat for the last few weeks or whatever the case is, your name is in there. A new will be made of those names from super chats, and somebody else will get this. But still keep in mind, if Walter Shavers does not get out to me, come on down. The price is right. Walter Shavers, come on down. But if he doesn't come down, we're spinning the wheel again. Somebody's gonna get it. I'm not gonna hold it up. And still, names from the last pool are the only names that are gonna be spun for this. All the new names being collected will not be on that. That's for the next card. So I will not remove these names until we finally get somebody that calls, gets in touch with me, collects their prize. Walter Shavers, you are right now the winner of this until you are not, okay? So if you're not first, you're last. This is a competitive platform. So if you don't reach out to me, by time, I guess that's next weekend, I'm spinning that wheel again, and we're going to see who's going to get it, all right? So just keep that in mind. So I know some people cross like, oh, Walter, I hope you. Some people are not like that, but I mean, I ain't mad. I mean, hey, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So Walter, you better get real squeaky, brother. Get real squeaky. Okay, so listen, that is it. I think we pretty much went through majority of the teams. Yuki Tsunoda not exactly performing like I would hope he would. Fell behind in that. Ricardo collecting points for Red Bull Visa Cash App instead of Yuki. K-Mag not doing his thing. Zhou, a big gap from Valtteri there. Ocon, big gap from Gasly there. Logan Sargeant, I think, doing better, which is sad to be in 17th and do better than most of us thought you would at 17. That's like... says a lot about what you've done in Formula One. Ferrari need to pick it up. Mercedes, what happened? You were on the roll, then you weren't. McLaren is still pulling away, if not pulling away stronger, gapping Max Verstappen and Red Bull by 22 seconds and Perez by even more. Pia, I need you to pick it up. That's my dog. That's my other driver that I like. I need you to pick it up, start getting together with McLaren on these 1-2s. Even I would like to see Pia even get another race win, honestly. I would like to see Pia get another race win. And I hope that does happen. So if it does happen, that's completely awesome. If it doesn't happen, I'm still not going to be down on Pia. I think he's done a phenomenal job for his rookie season. Matter of fact, let me save this wheel so it doesn't put those names back on. So I'm going to say that wheel again so it doesn't, boom, so it's saved. All right, so that wheel is saved with minus Walter Shaver's name. So when I bring it back up again, it'll spin again. And there are some names on there. That is crazy. That's why you never know. You can never be counted out because there are some names on there that are very extensive. And I'm pretty sure one of those names is coming up next time. Like you got really, Walter Shavers, you must be doing something right because there's some tough competition in there. I'm telling you right now. And we will see what happens next week. So big shout out. But 22 seconds, Max Verstappen, yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. I may be back on later. Like I said, I'm still working on putting the reason things were crazy yesterday and Friday. I've really been working to try to piece together the baby a racing rig so she could practice her driving in-house when we can't make it to the track, like on days like this or when I got treatments or whatever the case is. So really trying to put that together. After this, I'm about to go up there, make sure everything downloaded, and we're going to test things out. So once again, big shout out to Racer X, big shout out to Paul S450, big shout out to Derwin. Those three specifically definitely got with me on trying to think about ideas and where to start and brands to look into. I will be posting a picture of that. Yaldu Walker, bro. Congratulations, bro. Yaldu Walker, VIP family member right there, bro. Congratulations, Yaldu Walker. Get with me, bro. Welcome to the VIP fam. Get with me so I can send you your box. DM me on social media or Discord because you're not even a family member, so you can't even DM me on Discord. You need to go ahead, get with me on IG so that you can collect your VIP box. You are now part of the VIP fam. You really should have a badge by your name, bro, honestly. And I will send you your box. Congratulations, Yaldu Walker. Let me see. So we will go ahead in there. And Walter Shavers, congratulations, bro. Hey, Walter Shavers, congratulations, brother. You are winning this. You need to make sure you DM me, get with me so I can get you this, bro, so I can ship it out to you. Make sure you do that because if you don't do that by the next race, we're spinning the wheel for somebody else to get it, and I don't want you to miss out on that. So big shout out to Walter Shavers. Big shout out to Yaldu Walker. Let me go ahead and celebrate y'all in the chat. We got a lot of people that are collecting some things from Wolfpack fam today. And big shout out to DG Big Blue as he's not in here, but he should be. I don't know where he is, but hopefully he gets with me. Big shout out to all of y'all for the VIP boxes and more. OG Zilla says, is the result page wrong, Jay? I don't think George and Lewis were 12 and 13. Matter of fact, let me check that out, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe it might be. Maybe it might be, bro. This is the Dutch flag right after the race. So I don't know. That's what it I brought over from the actual race when the checker flag dropped. You see it says Dutch Grand Prix right up top. You see it's got 22 seconds, Max got gaps. So I don't know. Maybe there could have been some things there that happened, but we could check it out on the final results. And if I do another live, we'll cover it then. But as of right now, 13 and 14 is what I got shown right here. We know Lando won the race, and he got that right there. We know Max Verstappen was second and Charles was third, so this can't be the wrong one, but the results sheet could be wrong because I don't make it. I just copy and paste it. So we'll see what happens. So big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to Yadu Walker. Big shout out to DJ Big Blue. And big shout out to Walter Shavers. There will be another card, and I'm going to show the next card that's going to be available after Walter Shavers contacts me, and I know I'm shipping this out. Until then, I'm going to wait. But when this one is getting ready to be shipped out, I'm going to show you all the next one that will be up for grabs. So do be on the look for that. Big shout out. Wolfpack out. Peace.